We are here with another bonus stream of the original Legend of Zelda. And we'll go for about 30, maybe 45 minutes today before we start off with our Zelda Echoes of Wisdom and Mario Kart World streams that we have scheduled. So let's go ahead and jump right in and get started and go from there. So we were currently on Dungeon 6, I believe, is where we finished off. We were getting ready to head that way. We do already have the Mario, or the, not Mario, sorry. The brain is not working. The Master Sword, we did pick that up last time. So here we go. No. Oh, we have to load the suspended. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. What is wrong with that? There we go. That looks better. Okay. So we just finished here. And now we already have collected all of the secret hearts, and we've gotten the blue ring already. We've already gotten the bait, we've gotten our arrows, we've gotten all of that stuff, we've got medicine. So really we're ready to just head straight over there. I can't think of anything we would need to do to get prepared that we have not already done. So we'll head that way. And I've been talking about this the last couple days, but there's just something about this game that just has always captivated me. It was one of the first current modern RPGs, which, I mean, I know it's not modern anymore, but at the time it was one of the main advancements, so to speak, with Nintendo. So it was just kind of the first one I picked up, and it just always stuck. I've always really enjoyed it, and I like the other Zeldas too, although I tend to like the ones that are different than most people. A lot of people really like Ocarina of Time. I know is a lot of people's favorites, which I have to be honest and say I have not played very much. I think I started to play it and just really couldn't get into it. There is something about the open world that I just struggle with. I did a lot better in Breath of the Wild. But even then, I didn't end up finishing it. I ended up killing two of the whatever they were, the beasts or whatever. And then that was all I got. I didn't end up finishing it. So, which I do plan to hopefully do a Switch 2 stream with the updated stuff. So that'll kind of get me a chance to go back through it and finish it, as well as a chance to show, what that new version is like. So we'll kind of do both of those at the same time. But that's a little bit down the road, because right now we're working with Echoes of Wisdom, which I really, really enjoy that. It's been my favorite in a very long time. But it is a different game. You don't really, you do have a sword, but for the most part you're not attacking with a sword. And so that it does drastically change what the game is like, since you're using the echoes to attack stuff. So it's, I don't know if I consider it really the same style. It is the same style. I don't know. It's just very different to me. That being said, it's still very enjoyable. But other than this, some of my favorites, I really, really liked on the Nintendo DS, the Four Swords, or the 3DS. that was one that I really enjoyed. I'm trying to think if I should bomb here. I think I do want to. Nope, never mind. I just wasted a bomb. How dare I? But so that was one of my favorites. I really liked the Nintendo 64 version of Zelda. That was a lot of fun for me. So those are some of my favorites, other than this one, of course. I mean, this one's always going to be... Oh no, I don't like these guys. These shield eaters are very annoying. If you watched my previous stream, we already have lost a shield to them, so we don't want to repeat that. Good, we got rid of those. There. I'm kind of feeling like there was a secret here. I know there's a room like this that has a secret right there. Nope, never mind. Not this one. So on we go. Once we get the map, that'll help. Ugh. Man. Not good. I need to use my medicine. And I do not... Oh wait, I think that... I'm not going to use it. Man, it's been so long since I've even needed the medicine. I can't remember, but I think it uses it automatically. We're gonna hope. Nope. Ugh. My bad. We'll continue. I think it just respawns the monsters for the most part. Other than that, oh, but we do have to go get... Let's just go get some health real quick. Man, I don't know what happened there. I've not had that happen in a long time. I can't say I've even needed, like I said, even used the medicine in a long time. I mean, and I say a long time, but I mean a long time of playing. So not just randomly time. I think we need to go ahead and use this teleport because I don't think there's a fairy very close here. Ugh. And I talked about this before. This particular teleport is annoying because you have no way to know which side they're going to spawn on. But that worked out well for us, so. I think it's going to be the left one. It was, yes. Alright, now we can go up here to the ferry. And then go back. Man, I can't believe I took all that damage. That's so unusual. I don't even know what I did. I just all of a sudden was not in good shape. I think I want this one. Yep, there we go. Right back where we needed to be. We definitely have respawned the monsters in the dungeon now, though. So that will be something we'll have to re-defeat those. Which, for the most part, is not too big a deal. Unless you're messing up like I just did. But that's actually, you know, that's one of the main concepts that got me into making my YouTube channel initially. Is that I wanted to do it from the viewpoint of a good gamer, but not an amazing gamer. Like, you know, you watch a lot of the videos and they're all like, this is the perfect way to do everything. And I don't do things the perfect way, ever, pretty much. Even when I'm doing good, I do some weird change that is different than you would normally want to do. So I just wanted to do it from a different viewpoint that I could relate with, and hopefully so could the people that found my channel. So hopefully you guys are on the same page, but I am not doing well. I'm not even a good gamer today. I am just not controlling very well. There we go. So at least they're back. I think this is where... Nope, not quite. Ah! Good, we kept our shield at least. There we go. Alright, this is where I took all the damage. There. Still took some damage, but not as bad. Oh. There. And you know what? You can skip that. Now that I see that again the second time when I'm not already upset at myself, you can get around him by bombing the room below. So we should have done that. Although, I mean, I like to kill him, but it's still a fight you don't have to have. So, but we're gonna go down here. Light this up before I get myself in trouble. I don't think it's... yeah, it's just a regular room. I'm gonna go ahead and bomb this door because it's just a thing. I want to make sure I'm right. Yep, okay. So for future reference, you can skip that three-headed dragon if you want. And he's not horrible, but he's a little bit harder. So it's not a bad idea to skip him. So we're going down here. I believe our treasure for this... let's light this room up. This is our first time being able to kill these guys with the Master Sword, which makes them much easier. And I believe our treasure is here. Ugh. Oh, I don't know how we didn't get hit there, but I'll take it. I am really bad at not using my boomerang. I don't know why. That would make things a lot easier. There we go. Oops. Ugh. There. Now, let's make sure I'm right. If I can get in the right spot. There we go. Make sure I have my sword back before I go in. There we go. Oops. Ugh. I feel like I did something wrong. I did. I actually didn't want to go this way first. Yeah, I needed to go the other way first. There's... yeah, we gotta go back. But at least we've already killed killed all these monsters, but we need to go all the way back north over here. Because we were headed to the boss. I was thinking that was the secret, but I had it backwards. So now we'll go up here and we'll go to the right first, and then we'll end up going up into that key, I believe. Let's light this room up just to make sure I'm where I think I am. Yeah. Ugh. I think, well, let's try to bomb to the left, but I think actually we have to go back the other way. I guess this is just a dead end. Oh, no, there we go. It's been a long time, man. I guess that just saves a key, because we could have went the other way out with the key, but... there it is. And I had mentioned this previously. This is the wand. It does not actually make fire yet until you get the magic book, but it will eventually shoot basically a flame that you can use to light things on fire, light up the room, things like that. But for the moment, it's just a weapon that you can use, basically. It doesn't actually light anything up. I was thinking maybe I could go to that corner, because a lot of times if there is a room like that that's just a single empty space, you can get there, like south here, which now I'm thinking might be a Rupees room if it's the one I'm thinking of. Nope, not at all. Man, I really sound like a true amateur today. And you're the only one that gets to see it. Well, until somebody streams it, but... Huh. The ghost can't be stunned by the boomerang, by the way, if you are not aware of that. Okay, so now we can go back into the secret area. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to go ahead and use a potion. They're not that expensive, and that way I know we can make it further, so. Because I don't really want to die again for the second time in the dungeon. When I normally can go all the way through without dying at all. So, it just doesn't sound like a good plan. Nope. Alright, there we go. So, one of the things that's interesting is normally if you can hear the boss, which is that like dragon sound that you heard, then you're probably close and on the right track. But this is one of the exceptions to that, in that you actually are not anywhere near close to it. You're on the other side of a wall. And you have to go all the way around to actually get there. Since we've already killed everything in that previous room, I just didn't even worry about it, so... not come back, so that's good. Now this is the room we haven't been in yet. Just wait until I can get a clear... I have a key. I believe it's just a key that's down here, but I like to have extra keys, so we're going to go ahead and go down here and check. Nope, it wasn't even a key. Good thing we already have keys. I'm just going to light it up, make sure I'm not missing a thing to push or anything, but I don't think so. Whoops. No. So we'll just go up and use our key we already have. Now we're at the boss. Now this is the one I keep saying we've got coming up. Now we have it, which is you have to shoot it with arrows. Basically, when its mouth is open, you get that little dot, and that's when you have to shoot it. Now, later on, you get ones that you have to shoot multiple times, but we only had to shoot this one once. So, and that's it. Now we've gone through the whole dungeon, and we've gotten our Triforce. So, I don't know why I made that one so difficult. It is, honestly, it's one of the first ones that has some real challenges with the ghosts. The ghosts and the shield eaters together, especially. The blue ghosts are a real problem, but even the orange ghosts, because they disappear on you and move, so that's kind of frustrating as well. Now, also, just as a little tidbit about me, if I ever say a color and you're like, wait, I don't even see that color. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. I have some color blindness. It's not super severe, but it really plays havoc on if I have like shades of color specifically. So, you know, like if I say orange and you say, wait, that's red, or if I say yellow and green, that's a big one around here. We always, me and my family, my wife and kids are always like, no, that's yellow. And I'm like, no, it's green. And they're like, no, you're crazy. And I'm like, no, you're crazy. You know, just the typical family stuff. So now I need to go to Dungeon 7. I am thinking about its location. Oh, we don't have to wait anymore. I swear you used to have to kill everything before you could open that. And I think I said the same thing last time. I don't know where that confusion comes in, but I'm thinking about where 7 is. I know where 8 is. 7 is... Oh, 7. I know where 7 is. 7 is using the flute to get rid of the pond, I believe. I think that's correct. So, where is the closest transport to that? I'm thinking... Man, there's not really one very close to it at all. You know, I can just use the flute instead of transports and wait for it to take me to level 3, which is right there by it. And this will also show you exactly what that does. So if you're just standing in the outworld and you use the flute, it takes you to a random dungeon. So obviously this is not the dungeon I want because that's only 5. So now we're going to use it again. This is 1. That could work, but we're going to keep going. Because you can definitely... 3 is a lot closer. That's 2. And you just get used to knowing which ones are which. This is 3. So that's exactly where we wanted to be. Come back here. Okay. So now we get that flute off of there, because I have accidentally teleported myself when I'm exactly where I want to be. So now we need to go over here, up here. I have all my, I was making sure I had all my bombs, which I do. Which I'll get some extras anyway, apparently. And we're going right over here. Assuming I'm correct, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I know this is a thing. I'm pretty sure it's level 7. I get confused sometimes because I've done so many times the first quest and the second quest. And in the second quest, it all looks the same, but everything's in different places. So you have to... Why do I still have a red potion? I used a red potion. That's not how that's supposed to work. Interesting. I will have to look that up. That should not have stayed red. That should be blue now. Because you can use it twice, but after you use it once, it's supposed to go down to a blue potion, and then if you use it again, it disappears. You should not have an infinite red potion, which that seems a little broken. We may test that if we get low on life and see what happens. But as you can see, this was the right spot for level 7. Those guys are super easy, no challenge. Nope. Typically, if you're still on the base level, so like the southernmost point of the dungeon, like we just went over to 1, it's typically not going to be a bombable secret. Especially, you know it won't be any southern bombable secret. But sometimes there's exceptions, so I just thought I'd check it out. But it was not. Sometimes if the room looks like this, there's a pushable block right here. It's not there, so we're not worried about it. Oh, this is definitely a bombable secret. Before we get it, we'll bomb. I think there's another room I want to go to first over here. Alia has anything. It's just my whole clearing the whole map thing. If you don't know, or if you don't find that bomb secret back there, you can't move forward, and it's very frustrating. Because there's no no way to move forward without bombing. If I'm in the right spot, but I'm pretty sure I am. Although I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on here for that. If you remember, we fought that guy once before. However, before, he just turned into... He just died. This time he turns into a smaller one, but as you can see, he wasn't too bad. Alright, so we went all the way over here for a key. There's another room to the left and then up. I don't believe there's any bomb secrets along this wall anywhere. I think the one we already blew up is the only secret there. And there's a secret in the tip of the nose, which I believe once you get the map, it's going to show like a nose. I've never figured out most of those secrets. Like, I just don't make the connection. I end up finding the secret just kind of on my own kind of thing. But I always go get them because, you know, they could mean something. I don't know. Usually, actually, I just wander into them. But, you know. Really? Die. Okay. I guess let's go this way once. Since I had to kill him to open that. Maybe this will be the map? Oh no, it's the compass. I see it. The skeleton's carrying it. Ooh, those hurt. I guess that wasn't too bad. Eventually you get, in level 9, you also get a red ring. Which is like the blue ring that we already have, only you get... it just is even more. It's like double again. It's kind of like getting the Master Sword after having the... Oh, we don't want to go that way anyway. After having the White Sword, it just doubles it again. So, obviously doubling your defense is always a bonus. But you don't get that all the way until level 9. So you're about done with the first quest at that point. So... Ah. Ah. Don't you run away from me. If you do 2 bombs back to back, you'll pretty much always get it to where you can actually slice him. If you only do 1 bomb, then you have to, and then you do another one after that, you're probably gonna, oh, that's why I always put the boomerang back on. Well, that's why I try to always put the boomerang back on, obviously. Then, if you only put 1, then you have to use 3 bombs to kill him, and it does not... Yeah. It does not give any loot when you kill him that way. So you use up 3 bombs, you don't get any loot. If you use 2 bombs, you can get loot from him, and obviously save a bomb. So that's always a bonus. So we're gonna go up here, but I think we need to go back to the other room first. Oh, we don't have enough. We'll have to come back. We are short 15 rupees. Maybe we'll just randomly come across some. We'll see. No rupees there. You again. I think he actually turns into 2 of them this time, if I remember right. 3. Well, that's no fun. There we go. I hate when there's those fire shooting things from multiple directions like that. Oop, did that give us... No. Still not enough. We're still short 8 more rupees. Wait, so this is where I pointed out that you'd need the bait. But we already have it, so all is good. If you don't have it, you just simply have to go out. You can't move forward. Whoops. Sorry about that. Alright. So we still need to go back if we can get 8 more rupees. Well, I guess I need to light this room up because I don't know what I'm looking at. Ouch. Nothing like hurting yourself. Ooh, nice. There we go. Did we get, no, we still only have 93. We're gonna get all but like 1. $94. Oh, we got the map. Actually, I think maybe this is the room I was thinking of earlier, where you bomb in and there's rupees. Let's see. Nope. It is bombable though. It is important, but no rupees. There is our red candle. So now we'll be able to use the candle as many times as we want in a room instead of just once. So there are times where it's useful. It's really not a huge gain, but it is still useful to have. And, I mean, you pretty much always want to get all of the stuff. Like, you never want to leave anything behind, so... We got enough. Now we can go back. And then once we finish this dungeon, that'll probably be the end of the stream today. Give me a chance to, you know, do the run to the restroom, get a drink, all that good stuff before I start our main Zelda Echoes of Wisdom stream. So, but we'll finish the dungeon up. We got enough time. All we have to do is go back here. Oh, except our stuff respawned, but that's okay. Ah. There we go. And I believe it was back down here and then to the left. Ooh. And then north. Not gonna mess with them, they're a pain. There we go. So now we'll be able to have 16 bombs. We also have to collect a lot more rupees at this point, but hopefully we don't need any arrows because we don't have many rupees left. So now we gotta get back all the way back up here. I'm trying to think of a secret in the tip of the nose. I don't think it's this dungeon, because if it was this dungeon we'd already see it on the map, and I don't see anything. We've already passed anything that would be what I would think it'd be referring to, so. You quit it. There we go. Good thing is those things don't hurt you. They're just very annoying. back up here. Then I don't think I tried to bomb over here, and I am not sure, but I feel like maybe there's something there. Like I said before, a lot of times it's always worth checking. There we go. Maybe more rupees. Let's see. Yep. We need them. Even single rupees help at this point. Alright, so now we gotta go. I believe we're gonna bomb once we get here. No. Okay. Oh, you know what? We found, no, that wasn't this dungeon. Really, come down here. That was not a useful bomb. I'm just gonna see if I can bomb out that direction. I can. That makes sense. Okay, I guess we'll go up here first. These guys, if you already have full hearts, they're super easy, obviously, as you can see. But if you don't have full hearts, they can be a little bit more of a pain. Alright, here's our boss, I believe. Or, well, I mean, I guess I don't think he's the boss, but he's something we have to kill anyway. He's like a boss. He is a boss sometimes. Ah. Ah. Ooh, we got him in one bomb. Oh, I should have bombed before I did that, but... I guess this is the tip of the nose, maybe? I don't know. So this area is kind of annoying because we've seen these guys once before, but if you lose your sword, you can't kill them, and if you can't kill them, then they take you back to the beginning of the dungeon. And that's no fun. Is that all of them? Yep, looks like we got them all. So now there's a secret right here. Put the boomerang on before I blow a bomb trying to kill these bats. There we go. Alright, so if you can see, the only way we would need to go possibly is right here. If you look at your map where we've already been, and we go here, and look, here's the boss. And he should look familiar. Ouch. Oh well. I mean, we fought harder stuff in this by far before you get to the end. So there is a room we did not go in, but I know it's not any secret that we need, so we're just going to ignore it. But you can see it's right below. If you look at the two separated empty spots there, you'll see there's two rooms and we only have one. So there's definitely one there we did not go into, but it's not. We already got the treasure for the dungeon, so we're just going to move on. We've already got the treasure and we got the extra bombs, so that's all we needed from that dungeon. So, and that is where we are going to end for the day. We will pick back up with Dungeon 8 the next time, which this one's not a scheduled stream. This is just one when I have extra time. We're going to pop up, so keep an eye out for it. Feel free to join us here in 5 minutes for our Echoes of Wisdom stream. And then after that, we will have our Mario Kart World stream at 11 o'clock Central. So just stop by. If you don't get a chance to see it, feel free to check it out over on our YouTube channel, which is also Basic Level Gaming. It will be posted there within the day or so of the stream. So definitely check it out over there as well. Thank you for joining us, and you have a wonderful day.